If you're a Liverpool fan right now, you must be loving life. The news, of course, has come out today that Jürgen Klopp is going to sign a new contract at Anfield until 2026. Fabrizio Romano has said his three famous words, "Here we go." However, what I want to look at today is Liverpool's quadruple thing. Right. At the start of the season, the odds for Liverpool to win the quadruple were 3,000 to 1. If anyone put any money on that at that point in time, they must be laughing right now, as Liverpool are eight matches away from winning the quadruple. It will be the first time an English club has ever done this, and the odds are now 8 to 1. If I was a betting man, I'd get betting on it, I have to be honest. I think it's going to happen. The momentum that this Liverpool team have got is unmatched by any team in the Premier League. They just want it. So let's take a look at the remaining fixtures that Liverpool have got. Newcastle at St James's Park. An interesting game. Newcastle are in an exceptional run of form. Liverpool should have more than enough quality to see that away routine 3-0 win. Second leg of the Champions League semi-final at the Estadio de Ceramica in Spain. Aggregate score 2-0 Liverpool. Liverpool will go through to the final and play, I think, Manchester City. What a final that is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool versus Tottenham, probably the most difficult game that they've got left in the league. Tottenham, of course, in a good run of form, but I struggle to see Tottenham getting a result at Anfield. Liverpool win. You could make a case for the following game being the most difficult match that Liverpool have got. They play Aston Villa at Villa Park. Steven Gerrard, will he come back and haunt his old team? No. His Villa team will probably step aside and go, there you go, Liverpool, we will give you the best chance. Steven Gerrard, of course, loves the club. I'm joking, of course. Villa will go out to win the game, but Liverpool will win the game. FA Cup final at Wembley, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I could see Jürgen Klopp resting some players in this final, but then again, it's a final. Can he afford to do that? Probably not. Maybe you'll see Quadruple Kelleher playing goal. You might see Divock Origi getting some minutes in that game. Some of your secondary midfielders, Naby Keita, perhaps even James Milner will get some minutes. I'm unsure about Liverpool's injury list at the moment. Southampton versus Liverpool. An easy win at St Mary's for Liverpool there. And Liverpool versus Wolves at Anfield. It looks fairly likely that Liverpool will win the remainder of their Premier League games this season. Then, of course, the big one, the Champions League final. If it is against Manchester City, I think there's only one winner there. I think it's got to be Liverpool. If it's against Real Madrid, again, I can only see Liverpool winning that game. Real Madrid are a good side and they have an outstanding manager. Of course, I lamented that Carlo Ancelotti, in my opinion, probably the best manager in the world at the moment. But still, the Liverpool team have more than enough quality. The other thing I'd like to look at in this Liverpool team is the depth that they've got. It's really outstanding. Quadruple Kelleher, their backup goalkeeper, probably the fourth best backup goalkeeper in the league, behind Bernd Leno, behind Dean Henderson, probably behind Kepa as well. But really a fantastic goalkeeper. In the defence, does anyone even know who Liverpool's first choice centre-backs are? Of course, you've got Tsimikas, a very, very capable fullback as backup, but let's say it's Van Dijk and Konate. That seems to be who Klopp's picking at the moment. You've got Matip, a great defender. You've got Joe Gomez, a good defender who can play on the right-hand side as well. You've got James Milner, who can play in either of the fullback positions. Midfield, their preferred three midfield seems to be Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and Thiago Alcantara. So you've got Naby Keita in there. You've got James Milner, who could play in the midfield positions. You've got Curtis Jones. You've got Harvey Elliott. Some absolutely outstanding players there. And then the forward line, let's say the front three is what it's been over the past couple of years. You've got Mane, you've got Firmino, and you've got Salah from left to right, respectively. Even the backup Diogo Jota, world-class player. Luis Diaz looks the business since his transfer from Portugal. And then, of course, you've got Divock Origi, who, in my opinion, is not very good at all. Separate video on him, perhaps. But he always comes up with the goods in the big matches. Jamie Carragher said, "Where do you want your statue, mate?" Liverpool are going to win this quadruple. If you are a Liverpool fan, you should be excited. Exciting times ahead for Liverpool. Because next season, with the addition of perhaps a Jude Bellingham, you've got the young lad coming in from Fulham, I think Liverpool are going to be really difficult to stop next season. And I think the quadruple looms large.